There's a war raging in Europe that you might not have heard about. It's in France between butchers and vegans. Welcome back to What's Trending. I'm Cheryl Lazar. Be sure to like this video and subscribe for more social media news daily. The French Federation of Butchers says that France's 18,000 butchers have been unfairly targeted by militant vegans, and they're asking for police action. Because you know those vegans, they like to fight hard. All about violence. Meaning when you're vegan, I associate you with someone who likes peace and chillin'. In a letter to the French Interior Minister, Federation President Jean-François Guillard argued that butcher shops across France have become targeted by vegans for vandalism and bullying. Okay, now that's not cool. Okay, vegans, I thought you were peaceful. I guess this is a peaceful protest, but it's not. It's not nice. The letter says some butcher shops have been covered in jets of fake blood and that acts of violence have become commonplace. Guillard also accuses the media of spreading propaganda about the vegan lifestyle and calls them fake news. Okay, now I've had enough. I've had enough. We are not fake news. Pretty tough talk for Jean-François Guillard, though it lives up to his motto, Guillard or Guillaume. Now, even though these appear to be mostly acts of vandalism, it's a pretty big deal considering France's culinary history and that they're still the highest per capita consumers of red meat in Europe. University professor Pierre Saint called it shocking that protesters were targeting butcher shops in addition to the usual targets of slaughterhouses and laboratories. L'Esquermoise, a butcher shop in the northern France city of Lille, seemed surprised when fake blood covered their storefront last year. Though in response they posted a meme to Facebook suggesting one should body slam a vegan when they choke on their organic tofu. Stop all the violent references, come on guys. And the protests have now inspired strongly worded defenses about meat eating in newspapers. Columnist Sébastien Le Foll assailed the actions of anti-speciesist commandos and wrote, "The slayers of the meat diet want to put humanity to the seeds. This world is tofu. Down with totalitarianism. Long live the blanquette," referring, of course, to the traditional French veal stew. Whew, this is getting heated. Of course, it's unclear who these vegan militants represent. The leader of the French Vegan Federation said, "We have a very clear position. We are completely against ugly language and violent expressions of opinion. It's very counterproductive. Veganism is about reducing violence." That's what I thought. So you gotta tell your friends not to throw gross things at people and be mean. And Sébastien Arsac, co-founder of the animal rights group L214, also says demonstrations like that are not their focus, though he stopped short of outright condemning the activism. He said, "In general, the animal rights militants are nonviolent. The most important part of their work is to make posters, to hand out flyers, and to make videos. They might not be committing violence themselves, but some vegan activists have been okay with violence from time to time." In March, Christian Medves, a butcher, was one of 4 people killed by a gunman in a supermarket in the town of Trebes in southern France. In response, a vegan activist posted on Facebook, "So does it shock you that a murderer gets killed by a terrorist? Not me. I have zero compassion for him. There is justice in it." No, I just think, why even say a statement like that? It's just insensitive. And the French Federation of Butchers, who are watchful of vegan Facebook, were all over it. They reported that post to the authorities, since speech condoning terrorism is a crime in France, carrying with it a maximum 7-year jail sentence and a fine of 100,000 euro. She received a suspended prison sentence of 7 months. That's why I say you gotta watch what you post on social media. So who do you think is gonna win the French meat wars? Let us know in the comments below, and be sure to like and subscribe for more of What's Trending.